to share with you why I started Flourish NU. So yes, get your wine and let's talk, okay? So I started Flourish NU because it is something very dear to me. I have been wanting to do this for years, but I just didn't know how to get started. So anyway, I'm babbling. Let me tell you a little bit about me. So I am a mother of 3 beautiful children, and I am married. I've been married for almost 14 years now. And I have a very adorable dog, German Shepherd named Chloe. So I started Flourish NU because I really want to motivate women. I want to let them know that I want to let us know that we are worthy. We are worthy. We have purpose, and that we belong here, and we have space here, that God has placed us here for a reason. And it's just been very dear to my heart. So I would say a couple years ago, I really started not really feeling like myself, right? I mean, us as women, we're very hard on ourselves from the get-go. Like, we'll set goals for ourselves, like, hey, okay, I want to be married by this date. I want to have children by this date. I want to be in my career by this date. And I was just really hard on myself. And I just felt like I should have been further along in life. You know, like I felt like I should be making more money, or, you know, I should be doing this with my life or doing that with my life. So it really started taking a toll on me. And I started really going through depression. And then from depression came anxiety. And then from anxiety came suicidal thoughts. I've been there. It was very tough. It was very hard. It put a damage on my marriage. My children started to see a change in me. And it was hard. You know, depression, if you haven't dealt with depression, depression is a beast, okay? What can be, and I said I was not going to get emotional here, but what can be a simple task for someone, but for someone who's depressed, it can become very hard. It can be hard to get out of the bed in the morning and brush your teeth and wash and put your clothes on. Like, it was hard for me. I just remember one time being at my kitchen table and I was eating dinner with the family, and guys, this scared me so much. I just felt this weight follow me. I was so depressed that it scared me. And I was like, what is really going on? And it really sent me on a spiral, right? Like, I start lashing out. I start really isolating myself. I just really didn't know what my next step was in life. I began to question, what is my purpose? Like, why am I here? You know, I don't understand what God want me to do. Like, I was just really confused with everything. So I started attending church. I go to the Brook in Columbia, South Carolina. Shout out to the Brook, amazing church. And I really started not just going to church. You know how we go to church and we can leave and just say, oh, I had a good time. But I actually started going to church and listening to the word. And then I would come home and listen to it again and really applying it to my life. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it wasn't an easy road for me. Like, self-healing for me was not easy. It was challenging, but I was not going to give up, right? I tried everything. You know, I would try, you know, going to get my locks twisted, or, you know, let me have a spa day, or, you know, let me go to Ulta and get me some new makeup. And I tried to, you know, make myself feel better, but it was temporary. And I realized that I really needed to be healed from the inside out. And this is not tears of sadness, guys. I'm so excited for where God is leading me. That is, I just want you to know that when you feel like you are alone, you're not. I want you to know, I said I was not gonna get emotional here. I want you to know that whatever you're dealing with behind your closed doors is what you're going to heal from. And when you feel like you are in your valley and you feel like I have no place to go, you know, mentally, I'm just losing my mind, know that God is there. And I went through a moment, a period in my life where I just felt like I was so alone, but not knowing that God was actually positioning me. Like he was healing me in the valley. In the valley is where I said, okay, something has to happen. And God's like, I got you. My circle changed. I lost friends along the way. And I was just so confused. But again, at my lowest point, when I sat behind my four walls, is where God was positioning me and preparing me for where I'm going. And I think it's so important that we deal with our mental health. And that's why I call it Flourish in You, because it starts on the inside of you. It doesn't start on the outside. I don't care how many designer bags you have. I don't care what you do on the outside. Yes, we want fitness. We want to feel good. You know, we want to have our spa days, but the healing starts on the inside of us first. And I have never felt so whole. And I'm not going to tell you, I don't have my moments where I'm like, I feel down. But because I have a relationship with God, and because I am continuously building my relationship with him, it hits a little different, because now I don't go in the spiral when I'm like, oh my God, what now? I just go into prayer, and I found my peace, and I'm finding me, right? Now, what I used to do is I would be so depressed, but baby, you wouldn't have known it. You would have had no clue that I was depressed. You know why? Because I wore this veil that made everything look like it was okay. I made you think, baby, that I had it all together, okay? From my outer appearance, you would have never known I was going through depression. I would be out with friends at a dinner table laughing and joking, okay? Not knowing that I am dying on the inside. And I began to really take my mental health seriously, right? And once I really gave my life to God and said, Lord, I need help, okay? Do not be afraid to say that you need help. Do not be afraid to say, you know what, I'm going through anxiety, or I don't feel like myself, or I'm just going through, you can't explain it, right? Sometimes you just can't explain it. Like, guys, I can't even explain it, guys. I can't explain it. Like, now, I don't care if I lose 10 pounds or gain 10 pounds. I'm loving me, right? I'm loving the woman that God is putting together, not me putting myself together. It's God putting me together. So now that I can laugh, but I can say, you know what? I can genuinely laugh now and really feel good on the inside. That I can actually say, I'm loving myself. Like, I'm really loving myself, you know? And I want you to know that you're here for a reason. And as you begin to learn and grow in your purpose, I want you to understand your purpose is not for you, sweetie. Baby, your purpose is not for you. Your purpose is to bless somebody else. That's what God do. I got you. That's what the Lord telling me. I got you. Okay? And I'm preparing you to bless the next woman. Because right now, while you're healing from your depression, you're healing from your anxiety, there's another woman now that's dealing with what you went through. And sometimes it's not the PhD and the degree, you know, like, hey, I went to school for this. No, sometimes experience, baby. Well, I can sit down and tell you, listen, I didn't finish college, but I can tell you my experience. And I'm telling you right now that you're going to make it. You are. You're going to make it, and you're going to be whole. And every tear that you've cried, baby, they're not in vain. God sees you. So I just want to jump on here briefly, guys. I'm not even going to edit this video. Look, locks all over the place. You see that? Look, locks just all over the place, honey. I just took a shower and threw this shirt on because this was in my spirit, just to come and bless a woman with this word. To let you know you are worthy. You're here for a reason. And you're going to be all right. You're going to be just fine. I want you to seek God, and I want you to put your mental health first. So I want to just share with you guys why I started Flourish Nu, why it's very dear to me. I said I wasn't going to cry on here, so at least I didn't give y'all the ugly cry, but you got a little bit of something. But know that you are loved, and your life or you is not a mistake.